Returning back to quarter century Bonanza, with anticipation for Stampede to actually see how the best set is holding up. If you guys smash something crap out of that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. One of you walk away with a booster pack as per usual. So what in the world has been happening? No, I'm not gonna lie. There's not a lot of fluctuations and things that you would think you would see on the surface. We saw Upstart Goblin go crazy the other day. We went, there's a couple Platinum Seeker rares that'll do the thing, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. Blue Eyes has surprisingly held at 155. There's been no change with this. All right, and then $70 on the Stratos. That's been a nice, consistent one. Surprisingly, the Black Luster Soldier's still holding at 60 plus. I guess for you old format enjoyers out there, that might be something that you might be enjoying. Caius has actually stabilized underneath $60. I remember originally saying I thought that this would go up to like 80, 90, up to 100, and I still think that, considering old format players, but it looks like we've stabilized pretty well. The Dark Magician Girl at 55. Blue Eyes Ultimate at 51. This actually kind of surprises me a little bit. Upstart's 96. We saw how crazy that went the other day. Engage is holding at 55. Heavy Storm, we've also been tracking this. There's a lot of ban list fear with this card right now, putting it at 65. Dark Magician Girl, 42. It's crazy how much these fell. And how many light plays there are on the market of those. I guess the more you know. Thrust is maintained at 43, Dark Magician at 41. To be fair, though, they didn't really give Dark Magician like a proper anniversary special. $40 on the Dark Magician Girl. Jinzo is surprisingly low here. $50 actually. You got the $40 plus Retta MD. See, we're getting kind of low quantities on these, just like Jinzo here. Which again, I mean, Jinzo's one of those cards you're just like, 0.35. Dark Paladin did recover from its initial buyouts, putting it back at 34. Winged Dragon or Ra, I still think all the gods are an interesting pickup from this set, but they'll kind of be lost with the Chasm of Time here soon. Yeah, you're looking at $30 on Ra. Summoned Skull is still $29. Okay, Linkage, 30. No real major change on Linkage. Linkage is pretty much maintained for the longest point. Red MD. The nice little alt-art. Can't wait to see what other alt-arts we've got coming down the pipeline for this. 31 on that. DMOC, surprisingly $30. But once again, I mean, this has older format application, which is nice. Mirror Force, also solidly only a $30 card. Raigeki, this is interesting. You can get a light play here for 24 on up to 31. Chaos Emperor, 26. Oh, yeah, the Dragon Rollers. I wonder if we'll see a kickback up of the Dragon Rollers once we get to the next set where all the Dragon Roller support is. I think a lot of people kind of forgot about that in Alliance Insight, but it's coming. Slide for the Sky Dragon, $25. Hello, Judgment Dragon. You're also 28, I see. Alright, Shizuku Alt Arts. If this is an indicator of the next set, if they put, obviously there will be the Nostalgia Pool, and then there will be the core pool. If it's an alt art or something in the core pool, it's probably going to look about this price point, actually, which I'm okay with this, actually. This is good. There's nothing wrong with Shizuku being a $25 card. It could be worse. It could be like 50, 60, honestly. I'm hoping that's going to be the case for like the Hayate and the other Ray out here, that we can see those cheaper prices. Obelisk has dropped down to 23. Soul Servant, $38. I still don't understand this. We didn't get hardly any Dark Magician support. I know there's a few people that do like Dark Magician, but like, this is a little bit expensive to me. Cyber M, solidly $20. I'm kind of intrigued by that. Also, this Thunder King is also only like $20. The Alti has been like 100 plus for so long, and you're actually seeing this be like a decent price point. That's actually intriguing. $23 copies of Cyber Dragon. Your Orcus Magnite here, surprisingly still like $30. He's gone back up again. There's a lot of hype for this, man. I cannot stress enough how many people want Orcus cards and just want to have fun with it. Graceful Charity is also only $23. This one settled really low. Also, there's a decent amount of those on today's market. The $19 copies of Allure, $20 copies of the House Dragon. Like I said, I'm glad to see that those have, pushed down and actually been doing a decent thing here. $18 Keyzons. Sure, that's not bad. Oh, the Bryonics. Holy crap. These settled really low. $20. Good. Secret Village coming in at 30. We've been following this for a little bit now. That's crazy. There are 52 listings for Toad, and it's a $20 card. Huh. Okay. Pot of Avarice, $18. The Poly, surprisingly, there's a lot of listings for this. You're down to $16 on that. Bonfire QCRs, 16s. There's the Blackluster Soldier, which we've been tracking, hitting that $40 mark. I'm glad to see there's a lot of consistency back here, though, from this set. Oh, Substitutes are $19 and still going. Brionics, there's the Breaker. Yikes, $35. No, thank you. Magician of Faith Surprise is not being bought out either, but this one's 16, but you'd rather go after Breaker, I guess. This market does not know what it wants to do some days. Flame Wingman, nice $17, sure. Of course, your Moonlight Dragon, $17. Hey, $16 friend, how are you? Things like Graceful Charity, you figured would be like, what the? 15 listings on Sapphire Pegasus? Interesting. Alright, there's Gores. We are getting the chibi art for this now, which might put some pressure off of this for the collectible side. That's... Oh, it's getting older form. Oh, hi. Hi, Crossout. Glad to see you're at $16 now and low on listings. Galteas are $13. Okay. Oh, Hospitalities, $23 and going. Deck Devs are at 15. Those look like they've gone down a decent amount, but... Alright, Brain Controls. 8 listings on Brain Control. Okay, sure. I'm not... Okay. Hey, market, you know what you're doing. You know what crazy cards that you're excited about. There's the Fossil Dyna QCRs also getting bought out. Okay, 12 listings on that. There is, surprisingly, like I said, a lot of these QCRs back here. They have been moving relatively well on quantities. Like I said, of course, then like I said, you got oddities like the Dragon Rollers, which have repopulated and, dropped down a lot, but people are still anticipating those. All right, so that's Quarter Century. That's a pretty good kick through here. Platinum Secret Rares. Obviously, SP was going to be your big one. Thrust is going to be your next big one, because playability in this sector trumps, like collectability, versus the Quarter Century where people wanted, more for collectability, but there is more of an emphasis on playability in that sector as well. Your Super Polys are still holding at 7s. Diabellstar is also still at 7s right now. The Blue Eyes is also only $8 in the Platinum Secret Rare department. Okay. Zeros, still $6. Caius is the nice alternative. like $6. That's not doing too terrible. Allures, still same thing. Upstarts, this is your cheap alternative, right? Why spend $100 when I can spend, $6? And also the Soul Servants are interestingly high at the $6 mark here as well. You got to take your alternatives where you can get them. Thunder Kings are also still $5 with 90 listings. That's quite impressive. Of course, the Galtea coming in at $5, sure. Heavy Storm, same thing, $5. Hey, Dark Magician Girl, how are you? $5. Bonfire, surprisingly, is still a $5 card for the Platinum Secret Rare department. I am a little bit intrigued by that. Hi, Dark Magician Girl, $5. Man, I guess the name of the game is pick a card and make it $5 in this sector. The Platinum Secret Rare Poly is also a $4 to $5 card, so we're not really missing out too much on that. Also, Winged Dragon Raw 4. There's your Graceful Charity. Most of these quantities, though, most of these are really high. Like, even the Dragon Lords, you're looking at 60, 40 listings. You're not going to be, missing out too much on these. Hello, Swap Frog. So, yeah, Platinum Secret Rares, at least on the top end of things, are looking pretty much where you would expect them to be. What about the Prismatic Collector's Rare? This would be your core set things. You're looking at $10 on Thrust, SPs, $9. Okay, Allures, 5s. Diabellstars, 4s. Bonfires, 4s. It's all the more playable stuff in this sector, as you're expecting. With the, of course, the Dragon Rollers with a little bit of the overflow, which is fine, actually, because, people want to be able to get these. Promethean, also only $2. I will tell you, the collector's rares in this set were a lot better designed than previous ones, and they do look a lot better on the long term. Even like the Colossus looks very nice, but it's all cheap. You can get your rarity choices out here that you want really low. So, It's just a quick little look through on how Quarter Century is holding up right now for the Bonanza set. And gotta tell you, there's a lot more than you gotta, be thinking about with this set. So what do you guys think? Please, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.